Welcome back to the Budget Arena. This is being recorded after the stream, so I'm gonna know what the packs are and all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to go over how things went and basically just how things went last season as well, and where we're gonna be headed from here. From what it looks like with that big pack opening and the packs I've opened before, it's probably gonna take another month before I'm able to get into the theme decks. However, all the decks are playable at this point. Blue still needs a good bit of help, but it is going to be playable. It's going to be a deck. I'm going to be playing with each deck at least once per week, with a couple of the decks getting a few extra days. Maybe white and red will have to help out one of these decks to finish getting its wins, or something like that, just along the lines. But I do want to go through where I want each of these decks to end up at the end of the month, or possibly next month, but I'm hoping this month. That way we can move forward and get to where we're doing theme decks each month. And that's probably the way that's going to work, is basically finish this over the course of this month and maybe next month, and then every month after that, just take each color, find a theme deck we want to build, and go from there. With that, where I'm wanting white to end up is basically looking like this. Just a ton of one-drop creatures. Sentinel's Eye basically being the only non-creature. The rest of the way, just a bunch of one-drops that play really well with Codespell Cleric and Clarion Spirit. Season Hollowblade's just good beater. Takedown's a really good removal because it also plays as a land. And then the 4 rares being Faceless Haven. With what I had, it was the deck that needed the least help. It was winning consistently. It and Mono Red were basically the same. So the only thing I did here was, besides what you're going to see in the pack openings, is get one Clarion Spirit. Didn't pull any, but I wanted to get one of these because it will be basically a 5th copy of Usher of the Fallen. Usher of the Fallen is a card that I did finish the playset with the pack opening, which was really important. So that's where this deck is going to look for the following week, or weeks, until I open more packs. With blue, where I'm wanting to end up is a tempo deck looking kind of like this. Shore Sharks to make things bigger, plus the bounce. Intruder just to help against aggro decks. Frost Augur to generate a lot of card value. Of course, the Foretell cards are really good. Neutralize as a counterspell that I can cycle to get something else if I need it. To me, the 2 best 2-drop counterspells, especially Essence Scatter, that was really important to get. So that was a card I crafted. Let's see. And then just some other things. Singers basically is extra intruders against aggro decks, because we're playing in best of 1 a lot, at least as of right now. Let's see. And then so where I ended up is pretty much I just put in the best cards I could. This is the deck I put the most into it. I put 3 commons and 5 uncommons into it to try to make it the best I could. Didn't get any, saw it coming, so I had to craft 2 in order to make that work. Finished out the Essence Scatters. Let's see. And then finished out this. I think I pulled 1, so I had to make another one. But that's where it is. This is definitely the weakest deck, but we will give it a go next week. With black, pretty much just playing a banner with a lot of 1-drops. Not going to get a lot of the 1-drops crafted, but I did craft 4 copies of the most important 1-drop, which is Whisper Squad, which is going to help enable the deck. Be more aggressive and generate card value on its own. Whisper Squad, just to give you an example of what can happen, you play Whisper Squad turn 1, you use its effect turn 2, and then you play Banner, and then you play another 1-drop. And you've got so much power already in play. So that's where the deck wants to go. And now where the deck is, I just crafted the 4 copies of that, put a bunch of the best 1-drops I could find in here, put a bunch of removal spells, and that's where we're going to be going with it this week. Red's goal. Red's goal is pretty straightforward, just basically shoring up all these spots, getting better 1-drops in there, finishing off the celebrants, getting some good 3-drops to help with different things. This against board wipes, these two basically as anthem effects, and go from there. Where I went with the deck is, like I said, this was a deck that didn't need a lot of help. We were already winning with it before, so just crafted another annex just to shore that up. That'll definitely be a card I craft in the next time. After that, green, just trying to get to the best bulky creatures you can play. Playing basically a Drowsing and Horn Beetle strategy. Did plenty of removal spells, snake skins to protect the deck. In all the packs, did not open a single one of these. And then Wilts is just good. It's a cycling, so you don't have to. Basically, if you know you're not going to use it, you can cycle it. But there are a lot of important artifacts and enchantments in Standard right now, so it is a good card to have. A lot of this plays at instant speed, this doesn't, but it's not bad. So this is where we want to go with the deck. It's about the middle of the pack as far as decks that needed help went. Went ahead and crafted the extra copy of this, got an extra one of those. And then I crafted one more Spirit, didn't pull any. So that's where we're at with the deck right now. Just ramping into these bigger creatures. Added Keeper of the Fables. I think this is a good way that I can draw extra cards and maybe do well. It's a card I already had, so I should have been playing it to begin with. But that's where we're at with this. So that's what I'm going to be playing with in the following weeks. But it won't be long before I do another pack opening. Like I said in the stream, I'm pretty much just going to fall back to the budget arena stuff being strictly to YouTube. If anybody has any comments, suggestions, anything you would like to see moving forward, and after I move past this phase where I'm just playing these like the best aggressive version of each color deck, do you want me to add sideboards to it? Do you want me to do theme decks? How would you like to see this moving forward? Please let me know in the comments below. Let me know on the budget arena section on Discord. I will gladly take that into consideration. Probably going to do a pack opening midway through the month, so 15 days from now basically. And then we'll do another one at the end of the month. Probably looking at about a pack a day by the time you factor in at least 500 gold here. These are 450, so put you in at basically 950 range. And then you talk about these packs, which come up basically every few levels, like every 2 levels, something like that. Yeah, in fact, it is straightforward every 2 levels. So that's not bad. So probably looking at about 18 packs each opening, which will get us there. Basically, at the end of the month, each deck should look solid, especially if I can get some good pulls out of the pack. Honestly, a lot of what blue is missing, which is the deck that's having the most problems right now, is this is Kaldheim, this is Kaldheim, this is Kaldheim. So I can just craft the deck the rest of the way, and it should be fine as long as I'm able to pull those cards. So just wanted to throw that in there, and then I hope you get to see and enjoy the rest of the video. Started out playing mono green, and then you'll notice I switched to mono white. It helped me clean up the game. So probably in the next few days I'll take a break from mono white. I'll do one day where I do it, and then I'll just go the rest of the way with the other decks, flipping back and forth so you can see the different ways each color plays and the cards I'm choosing to play, and use it to the best of what you need to do based on what your budget is for Arena. Alright, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. But pretty much here, just looking at the cards that I'm wanting to get the decks to where they're all going to consistently win, and then from there we'll move into theme decks for each color and start playing some different things each episode, I believe. We'll see how it goes. It'll probably be like midway through this season. Um, but anyway, so this is just an idea of some of the cards I'm looking for, and today I'm going to be opening a bunch. I think it's going to be 17 Kaldheim packs. These are the cards I'm really looking for right now. Most of these I have like 2 or 3 copies of, just really looking to finish off a lot of play sets and stuff. A few cards I've added since the last YouTube episode, but for the most part it's still the same. And then just playing the best aggro versions of each deck that are like pretty much in a box, but like I said, it'll eventually expand. So with that, I'm going to do my usual budget arena stuff. Just going to take a look through the store right quick. These are budget, or I'm sorry, these are arena daily deals that get me whenever I'm on my personal account, because I do buy a lot of the aesthetics, and when I see duels, as you can see, you look at these, it's an investment very much worth it compared to how much you would normally pay for it, but glad I'm having to avoid that here, because that would be a lot of golden gems being used. So with that, I'm just going to go over, buy 2 more packs of Kaldheim with the gold that I have left, and that should put me at 17. See how many of these I can pull and how many wild cards I'll get. Okay, so here, nothing interesting. Okay, Code Spell, that's a good one for white. Rare, so that'll be good once I start building other decks and maybe need some control cards. Code Spell and Raptor, so it's 2 of those, and I think that puts Raptor at like 3. So that's definitely good for this account. There's a 3rd Code Spell, so doing really good work there, and some uncommon and commons. I think that last pack was probably the best one I've seen. Nothing interesting here. Okay, who's this? Thank you. I am so gonna butcher this. It's Sheonzu. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully this interests you. Like I said, after I get through with this, I'm gonna be building some kind of jank deck on my regular account. So if there's anything you want to see, please let me know. Like I said, I don't have a deck built on my main account, so I'm just going to be playing on a whim there. It's a mythic, so that's pretty much an Ugin right there. Village rights. Okay, there we go. And oh, there's the 4th Usher. So that's very good. So now White's getting most of the good cards in this episode, but getting a village rights is going to be good. I kind of want to play a set of those, and I think I need 1 more. Let's see. 10 more to go through. Okay, there's a common. There's a Blizzard Brawl, so I think that's the playset of those for green. Okay, Ox isn't bad. There's some leniency where I may can play some kind of Ox deck down the line. There's an uncommon, so that's good. Let's see, I think most of them were white anyway that I was looking for. There's a Brine Barrow Intruder. There was something I was wanting for blue. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Nothing too interesting here. Yeah, so if you didn't hear me earlier, just gonna roll through this budget arena account really quick. Pretty much I'm gonna start doing, like I said, the budget arena stuff strictly on YouTube, but I am gonna do this because there's a big pack opening and I'm gonna do some deck building and stuff like that on here. But after that, I'm going to switch over to my other account. I have 0 decks built, so if there's something you want to see, please like throw some cards you might want to see or a deck you want to build, whatever. We'll do it live on stream and run a few games. And I'm also going to get things good. There's Behold the Multiverse. That was a playset I needed to finish off. So that's 4 of those. That is good for blue. And there's another common. It's a Pathway. Oh, Frostbite. There we go. There's a third one of those. I like seeing runes because I might be doing something in that line eventually. Okay. Nothing too exciting here, but there's another uncommon. Where am I even at? Oof, just 6 and 7. That's not going to be good. Okay, we'll be getting another one. War Master. And going to be finishing off with 9. Okay, plus that. There's another borrower. There's my card. Alright, so let me see where this put me at. Alright, bunch of new stuff. Okay, so Usher has now hit a playset, so no longer looking for that. Got 1 village, right, so I need 1 more. Behold, this playset. Blizzard Brawl's playset. Oops, accidentally did that. Okay. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to do this a different way. Alright, so I don't mess this up. And I need to do not collected. Okay. Okay, definitely up for some infect. I will... Okay. Start spitting some ideas of some other cards you'd like to see in there. But we'll get that rolling. I'm probably just going to do the daily for this account, get the 4 wins. I'll upgrade one of the decks. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. So definitely going to be looking at playing a lot of the fight cards for that. That's for sure. Blizzard Brawl will be good because basically you make the Death Touch creatures fight other ones. Plus it gives Indestructible. Trying to think what else. Okay, this could be a super good turn. Next turn could be crazy if my opponent doesn't kill this Carotid. Okay, so my opponent... Okay. Yep, and Nessian. This is pretty solid right here. Okay. Trying to think what other good fight or your creature deals damage we can play. I think the... What do they call the inscription or whatever? Okay, my opponent's just doing this. Alright. We'll see how this works out. There's an 8/8 with trample and haste. Could actually just jump block this and... Oh man, that's funny. Okay, no reason to attack. So my opponent will be able to cast most of their cards pretty consistently, and this deck is a lot of big cards. It would be nice to beat Tybalt's Trickery, though. I can't just cast this. No reason to attack yet. Yeah, ram through. See, here's my problem with ram throughs, like, and here's the thing, green has so many good fight cards right now, like, you get your choice, like, you have Primal Might, you have Blizzard Brawl, you have ram through, there are a lot of playable ones right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so if my opponent wants to block, they lose Yardo. That's a bunch of damage. Okay, so I get another one, that's fine. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, opponent got to cheat in a creature early and still got it. See, it's one thing when you beat the Tybalt's Trickery decks because they fizzle or whatever. It's another when you just out grind them. I've had that done to me before, and I've done it to people plenty of times. But yeah, I'm going to be adding some consistency to my scheduling too now that I feel like I'm really getting comfortable with all this. Going to be doing Metroid on Mondays just because the name sounds good, and this might be what you're wanting to look at in Standard. Let's see. No reason to play Horn Beetle. Well, actually, no, I can do both. Yes. I have a feeling we're going to get a taste of what I'm wanting to do. I don't know how many Blight Fangs I have, but I can do that. That's fine. But yeah, and then just playing generic games. Probably going to be looking at just some SNES game tomorrow, but we'll eventually start. I do not want to do that. Do I want to do Giga? I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. I thought I had enough to do this. It was 6. Okay, do you want to lose the fin? Okay. They must have another one. Okay, so a deck based around these two. Let's see. Okay. Actually, no. The best version of this is not Golgari. I'm gonna see if you can figure it out. I know this. This is gonna be great. Oof, I'm at 6. Might need to be a little bit careful. Okay. Anyway, so as I was saying, I'm going to see if you can figure out what color I'm wanting to add and what's the card that's the reason why. But I'm wanting to play a 3-color deck, playing with Blightfang, Finn, and a bunch of Death Touch creatures. Okay, So a second Fang, that's fine. Oof. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take this one, but that's gonna put me dangerously close. Okay, let's see. Yep. Okay, that's the color. But there's a specific card that, with the Death Touch creatures, is perfect. Let's see. I guess those two creatures, or not those two, but that's expendable. Okay, my opponent's gonna lose one of those, and I'm gonna lose. And I've got a card style for this card too, so this is getting me really excited for it. Okay. That might be enough to get me. Let's see. So Finn's gone. Okay, this is... it fights. Dang it. Embercleave's interesting. I could definitely look into it, including it, but that's not the card I'm thinking of. It's very obscure. If it's a card on your radar, I will be very surprised. I've seen it a couple times, but it was a card I wanted to brew around for a long time, and finally some other people started doing it, and it annoyed me. Okay. I forgot you get Chevelle in that deck. That's amazing. Okay. These creatures have Death Touch. So much removal. Okay, this is better. Don't really need Giga, actually. But that would be fun to throw Embercleave on some of those. Oof. How bad do I not want you to have that Edgewall Innkeeper? This is probably being done for no reason, but I don't like for my opponent to draw cards. Well, there's a replacement. Clarion Spirit. Oof. Okay, now they're gonna start multicasting. Okay. We'll be back to the video in just a sec. Just wanted to go over something cool I do on my Twitch called Streamloots. It's these collection of cards that let you interact with me as I'm live streaming. Some have to do with the games I'm playing, others are just generic. Make me do random things as I'm playing, like doing a 360 in my chair. You can use them when I'm streaming live on Twitch. Just go to my page and look at the schedule, and you can click here and see the next time I'll be live streaming. So I'll just be sailing through the game as Mario and Yoshi, getting through this no problem. And then the next thing you know, I'll have to throw my hands up, and all of a sudden, Mario and Yoshi are in the pit. Or I'll be running through the game as Samus, doing my normal thing. And next thing you know, I've got to stop boosting, which is going to make it difficult for me to get through here. So I'll be on here playing Magic, and then one of these will come up. And then you can make me use whichever emoji I have available for that account. Or you could even do things like, I'm playing here, I'm playing along, everything's going to be fine, and then next thing you know, I'm having to end my next turn regardless of what's going on, so I will not even take an action here. And there's even this one, which after I finish this match, the next match I will play a game against you. You'll just have to give me your information in Discord and we will set it up from there. And there's also ones where I can play your deck or something like that. To buy packs, you just go to this button in the top right corner and click on it and see which one fits what you're wanting to do. I've set all these prices to the lowest prices they'll let me do, mostly just because I want to get the interaction up. If you have any suggestions for cards you would like to see added to the Steamloots page, just come over to my Discord and look up the Steamloots channel and put your suggestions in the comment section. Links for Steamloots, Twitch, Discord, and more are in the description below. And now back to the video. Alright, plenty of 1-drops. I have Shepherd to save something if I need to. Let's see, so Trinome. Okay. Kind of suspected that. That's why I didn't want to play it, but I knew if my opponent didn't, if they just played a Wolf Hallow Haven, I would be set. Alright, so that's going to be their way of getting an extra turn. Choose white. Sentinel's Eyes on this seems good. Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, no reason to play the Cleric. Now I'll play the Shepherd next turn and then play Banner into Cleric on turn 3. Or, I like that line better. Usher. Cleric this turn. That seems fine. Whoops, nope, I do not have the mana for this, never mind. If you're gonna block, you block the Usher. Okay. Make the free token. Okay. Needed to hit a land drop there and need to hit it this turn as well. That's fine. Okay, not gonna hit it, so let's just get more of these. So that when I hit a land for banner, that should seal things up. There we go. And I can shepherd whatever my opponent blocks. If it's not the token. Okay. Seems good. Got to deal with Fairy Guide Mother because Guide Mother's lethal on her own. That just has trample, so you gotta have a fight spell. And even that, I've still got the other banner, so I'm good either way. Okay. Cool. Nice. One more win with this. It's not bad. Especially if my opponent mulligans a few times. Okay. Just the once. Okay, opponent's not holding up anything, so I'm gonna put this on here, protect it a little bit. Okay, so that's gonna keep Frostbite at bay. This is gonna be a stomp right here, I assume. Okay. Okay, hopefully it's just a Bone Crusher Giant. If it's anything other than Bone Crusher Giant, it might be in a difficult spot. But that seems fine. Okay. Opponent can try this again. Okay. Can't swing with Robber of the Rich. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this there. And I can always bounce it if I need to. Oof. That's tough. Okay. Definitely gonna need to bounce this. Yep. And then my opponent can make dragon tokens with the berserker. Ouch. Okay. Hit annex with this. So they can block with Robber the Rich and then use Castle and Breath. So that's not good. This. Okay, I can pump this. Make it a 4/4. Blocks anything pretty well. Could swing with it too. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Okay. Okay, so must have drawn a cleave. Let's block here, block here. Yep. Figured. Let's see where you put this. Okay. Activate this. You don't have cleave plus removal, please. Don't have to have both. Okay. Like that's... Okay. Alright, I'm 1 mana short. Or am I? No, am I? I think I got it. Whew! Oh! Oh, I'm gonna sneak out with this one. Oh! Oh gosh, yes. Whew! Oh wow. Okay. That was great. Alright, that was a brilliant way to wrap that up. Thank you for watching this Squirrel's Nest video. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a thumbs up. If you want to be a part of a live stream, come hang out with me on Twitch. Check out the Streamloots page and feel free to throw those on me at the worst possible time. Any comments or ideas you would like to see in video, leave a message in the comments section in Discord or on Twitter. All links will be in the description below. Catch you squirrels later.